Well, more and more leftists are admitting that the case against Kyle Rittenhouse is imploding. We're going to take a look at the latest from Kenosha. We're going to see video of a shocking admission that happened live in court. And stick with me to the very end of this video when I'll show you how the left-wing media spin cannot save the prosecution's imploding case. You're not going to want to miss this. Greetings, everyone. Dr. Steve here with you. Great to be with you. As always, I am your daily fake news antidote as each and every day. I provide patriotic analysis to help you to think better so you can feel better in these crazy and turbulent times. So if you haven't already done so, you know what to do. Make sure to smack that bell and subscribe button. But first, where will you be this Friday and Saturday, the 12th and 13th? I hope to see you face-to-face virtually at this weekend's Patriot Live event. We're so excited to announce that Senator Doug Mastriano will be with us as he explores his race for Pennsylvania governor. And we're going to learn how we can fight together for faith, family, and freedom with patriots all over the world. Seriously, you're not going to want to miss this event. You're going to get to meet me virtually. You're going to get encouraged about the truth for how to save Americans, so much more this Friday and Saturday. But we only have a few general admission seats left, so do not wait. Click on that link below right now and get ready for a weekend you'll never forget. All right, gang, let's dive right in here. I am sure many of you have been following the trial of Kyle Rittenhouse, the young man from Antioch, Illinois, who's being charged with first-degree murder in the shooting deaths of two men in Kenosha, Wisconsin, in the midst of the riots that broke out last year, right, in response to a police shooting of an unarmed black man. The far-left state prosecutor in Kenosha has charged Kyle with 5 felonies, including first-degree intentional homicide and first-degree reckless homicide, any one of which could send Kyle to prison for life. And despite the fact that Kenosha went up in flames with all that rioting, as I understand it, Kyle is the only person involved in the Kenosha riots who's actually been brought up on charges, right? No one else, just Kyle. Now, I'll link down below in the pinned comment section a video I did on the background to the trial that you can watch after this video. Now, keep in mind, I include on-the-ground video from the night, so YouTube has put an age restriction warning on it, as well as an inappropriate content warning as well. So it's actually behind 2 obstructions, 2 walls, but it is well worth your watching because you're going to see precisely what happened to Kyle that night. But suffice it to say, the videos that showed the shooting all show that Kyle clearly acted in self-defense. And that's precisely what came out in court yesterday. It was all actually very dramatic. One of the people that attacked Kyle, a fellow by the name of Gage Grosskreutz, who was shot by Kyle, took the stand, and when he was cross-examined, he explicitly admitted that Kyle did not shoot him until he pointed his gun directly at Kyle. Take a look.
With your arms up in the air, he never fired, right?
Correct.
It wasn't until you pointed your gun at him, advanced on him, with your gun, now your hands down, pointed at him, that he fired, right?
Correct.
Your Honor, I object!
And why is that, Mr. Reed?
Because it's devastating to my case!
Overruled.
Good call!
Yeah, just to give you a sense of how damning that admission was, here's a reaction from a live streaming of when it happened in real time.
It wasn't until you pointed your gun at him, advanced on him, with your gun, now your hands down, pointed at him, that he fired, right?
Correct.
Oh, shit. That's it. Directed verdict. Directed verdict on all the murder charges. Kyle knows.
Yeah.
Directed verdict on the murder charges.
He just exhaled. Kyle he looks like he's going to cry.
How do you not acquit after that?
How do you not acquit after that? Indeed. Remember, this was the prosecution's key witness. This was the prosecution's key witness. And this is a picture taken of the prosecuting attorney just after Gage Grosskreutz gave that testimony, right after he admitted that Kyle did not shoot him until he pointed his loaded Glock directly at Kyle's head. And to their credit, that's exactly what Fox News reported yesterday. Kyle Rittenhouse did not shoot the witness until The witness had pointed his loaded handgun directly at Kyle. This is a clear-cut case of self-defense. But you wouldn't know that if you were watching the mainstream media outlets. They literally live in a different conceptual universe from everyone else. Take a look at how they presented what happened in local media yesterday.
What was going through your mind at this particular moment?
That I was going to die.
One of the three men, Kyle Rittenhouse, is accused of shooting last year in Kenosha, Wisconsin, took the stand at Rittenhouse's murder trial today. The survivor says he was a volunteer medic during the anti-racism protest here last year after the police shooting of Jacob Blake. Man says when it happened, he had a handgun in his hands and his arms were raised when Rittenhouse shot him. Rittenhouse is 18 years old. He's accused of killing two other men. Prosecutors say he took part in the protest to incite violence, but the defense attorney claims Rittenhouse is innocent because he shot in self-defense.
A volunteer medic. That's who Kyle shot. A volunteer medic who was just happening to carry a gun with him. I'm sure you won't be the least surprised to find out that this volunteer medic is actually a member of an Antifa chapter. He admitted that in court. He admitted that he is indeed, quote, affiliated with the Violent People's Revolution, which is a Milwaukee-based communist militia group. The media is made of such a bunch of liars. I mean, do you want to see more? Look at these headlines. Look at this. CNN calls this Antifa fellow, Kyle Rittenhouse, his lone survivor. CBS News also tells us about Kyle's lone survivor. And yep, Chicago Tribune as well. Do you think these headlines were written by the same person? They certainly could have been, with that common and frankly bizarre keyword, lone survivor. The good news is that we're beginning to see leftists recognize that this whole case against Kyle is absolutely imploding. Anna Kasparian of the ultra-left Young Turks is about the latest leftist to come out and admit that she was flat out wrong about key facts concerning the case against Kyle. She had originally claimed that Kyle had chased after Joseph Rosenbaum, who was the first one to be shot and killed that night. You can see for yourself in that video that I've linked in the pinned comment section below. You can see that he clearly and unequivocally chased after Kyle. She's admitting that she was wrong about that, and that fact alone could change everything in terms of the trial. And she's not alone in her assessment. The far leftists over at the Chicago Sun-Times, they're admitting that the jury will most likely side with the defense and accept Kyle's claim of self-defense. And in that pinned video down below, I talk about how the ultra-leftists at The Nation, even before the trial, were arguing that the case against Kyle was going to collapse with that particular judge in charge of it. Indeed, it was already recognized by legal experts before the trial even began that Kyle's case for self-defense is a very strong one. And with the latest admission by the prosecution's key witness, it looks increasingly like this is a matter of a case closed. Now, before you go, you will definitely want to check out that video on what really happened that night in Kenosha with Kyle. You're not going to want to miss it, so make sure to click on the link, and I'll see you over there. God bless.